Hello, everybody, and welcome to Russell E. Dietrich Park here in Jamestown, New York, where your JCC Jayhawks are taking on the Onondaga Lasers. That pitch misses outside, ball one. That ball misses, ball two. Now at the plate for the Lasers, number one, Wilson Jimenez. He comes into the day with a .325 batting average and a .373 on base percentage. That pitch is hit foul off to the right. Count is now 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch missed outside, ball three. The 3-1 missed inside, ball four. Jimenez draws a 1-out walk. So now up to the plate for the Lasers is number 7, Joey Lowen. The first pitch to Lowen missed inside, ball one. And Jimenez thought about going to second on the pass ball, but the ball didn't quite get away from Herrera as far as he would have liked to it.
Where's the mic?
The 1-0 missed inside, ball two. The 2-0 delivery swung on, line foul down the first base side. The 2-1 to Lowen missed inside, ball three. The 3-1 missed high and outside, ball four. And the Lasers have drawn 2 straight walks here after the first out of the inning. And the first pitch to Clifford misses outside, ball one. The 1-0. Clifford shows but pulls it back. Count is now 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and 2 on here in the top of the first for Onondaga. Game is still tied 0-0. The 1-1. Strike two, caught the outside corner of the plate. Now the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out and 2 on here in the top of the first for Onondaga. Clifford calls time. The 1-2. Missed outside, ball 2. Count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out and 2 on here in the top of the first for Onondaga. The 2-2. Missed upstairs, ball 3. Count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out and 2 on here in the top of the first for Onondaga. The payoff pitch. Missed outside, ball 4. And Baxter has walked the bases loaded. Starting pitcher for today for the Jayhawks is number 12, David Baxter. He comes in with a 5.63 ERA. And it looks like the pitching coach is going to go out to the mound and have a little chat with him. We'll be right back. And we're back. Stepping in for Onondaga is number 21, James Salamone. Salamone comes into the day batting .280 with a .390 on base percentage. And the pitch missed outside, ball 1. Count is 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out, and bases loaded here in the top of the first. Baxter's 1-0, swung on, foul down the third base side. Count is now 1 balls, 1 strike with 1 out, and bases loaded still here in the top of the first. Baxter's 1-1 delivery. Missed outside, ball 2. The 2-1. Right down the pipe. Strike 2. Count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out and bases loaded here in the top of the first for Onondaga. The 2-2. Caught the inside corner of the plate. Strike 3 called. There's 2 down now as number 5, Mitchell Holcraft, steps in for Onondaga. Holcraft comes into the day batting .217 with a .357 on base percentage. And Baxter looking to get out of the inning. Baxter's first pitch swung on, fouled straight back. Still bases loaded though, 2 outs now for Onondaga in the top of the first. Score is still 0-0. Baxter's 0-1. Caught the outside corner, strike 2. Count is now 0-2 to Holcraft. Still bases loaded with 2 down though. Baxter's pitch missed inside, ball 1. Baxter's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and Baxter manages to get out of the inning with no damage done as Onondaga leaves them loaded. We are headed to the bottom of the second here in Jamestown after this. And we are back here at Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where your JCC Jayhawks are taking on the Onondaga Lasers. First pitch is lined, a base hit into right field. Number 11, Carlo Rodriguez with the base hit there to lead off the inning for the Jayhawks. Starting pitcher for Onondaga today is number 27, Adam Lupo. He comes into the day with a .554 earned run average. And now up for the Jayhawks, number 2, Robert Herrera. Herrera comes into the day batting .242 with a .359 on-base percentage.
Are you keeping a line score at all?
Lupo's first pitch is in there, strike one.
Who's pitching for us?
That pitch is swung on, popped to right field, and Rodriguez is the first out of the inning. So now there's one down for number 8, DJ Yates. Yates comes into the day batting .296 with a .472 on-base percentage. Lupo's got a sign, and the pitch swung on and missed, strike one. Lupo's 0-1. Missed way outside, ball one. And Rodriguez is safe into second base on the pass ball. So now there's one runner in scoring position with the count 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here for DJ Yates. Lupo comes set. The 1-1. Swung on. Fouled right there at the plate. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the first for the Jayhawks. Lupo's 1-2, missed low and away, ball 2. That pitch also got away from the catcher. The 2-2. Missed inside, ball 3. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the first for the Jayhawks, as they are looking to strike first. The 3-2. Swung on, grounded right towards second base. Throws to first, and Yates is retired for the second out of the inning. Rodriguez advances to third on the out. And that brings up number 4, Taylor Bird. Bird has a .296 batting average with .472 on base percentage. Lupo's pitch caught the inside corner, strike one. Lupo continues to lead the team in RBIs in this young season, looking to add a number 12 to his 11 that he already has. As he calls time. Lupo's 0-1. Swung on. Grounded foul, third base side. Count is now no balls, 2 strikes with 2 out, and a runner on third here for Taylor Bird. Lupo's 0-2. Bounced in the dirt, and the runner's going to come home. Rodriguez scores on the pass ball. The Jayhawks take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. It's a nice piece of base running, being aware there for Rodriguez. And the count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 out here for Bird. The 1-2. Swung on. Chopped to second. And Bird is retired for the final out of the inning. Jayhawks are put down, but not before they strike first. They lead Onondaga 1-0. Onondaga coming to bat in the top of the second. Next. And we are back here at Russell Lee Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where your JCC Jayhawks currently lead the Onondaga Lasers 1-0. The first pitch. Missed outside, ball 1. Leading off for Onondaga is number 6.
2-0.
Ethan Weidmer. Weidmer comes into the day batting .286 with a .444 on-base percentage. The pitch missed outside. No, called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. With nobody out here in the top of the second for Onondaga. Baxter's 2-1. Missed outside. Ball 3. Count is now 3 balls, 1 strike with nobody out here in the top of the second. Baxter's 3-1. Missed outside. Ball 4. Weidmer draws a leadoff walk. So there now is 1 on for number 26, Zachary Pikely. Peklik comes in batting .194 with a .434 on base percentage. Baxter's pitch. Swung on. Chopped third base side, foul. Baxter's 0-1. Lecky shows bunt, pulls back, called strike 2. Count is now no balls, 2 strikes with nobody out here in the top of the second with 1 man on for Onondaga as they trail the Jayhawks 1-0. Baxter's 0-1. Swung on, looped into center field, a base hit. Well, Pilecki hits that one hard into center field. He's got himself a base hit. Now there's 2 on for number 24. Anthony Krodgus. He comes into the day batting .348 with a .440 on base percentage. Baxter's pitch, showed bunt, bounced to third. Yates gets the out at third after bobbling the ball. Krodgus gets a base hit out of the deal, but now there's 1 down for Onondaga, and number 8, Josh Loeffler, steps in. Loeffler comes into the day batting .275 with a .347 on base percentage. Baxter checks the runners and the pitch. Missed high, ball 1. The 1-0 misses low and away, ball 2. The 2-0. Caught the outside corner, strike 1. Baxter's 2-1 delivery, swung on, chopped third base side foul. Count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes with nobody out, 2 men on here in the top of the second for Onondaga. Baxter's 2-2. Missed low and in, ball 3, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes with nobody out, 2 men on here in the top of the second for Onondaga. Baxter's payoff pitch, swung on, fouled straight back.
Oh, thank you. That's my fault. Okay.
3-2 misses low and away, ball 4, and the bases are loaded once again for Onondaga. As stepping in now for them is Wilson Jimenez.
At the plate, the shortstop, number 1, Wilson Jimenez.
First pitch in there, strike 1. Baxter's 0-1. Missed low and in, ball 1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out, and bases loaded here in the top of the second for Onondaga. This is the second inning in a row where they've had the bases loaded. Baxter's 1-2. Missed low and in, ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. Strike 3. There's now 2 down for number 7, Joey Lowen, as he steps into the box with the bases loaded.
Number 7, Joey Lewin.
Baxter's first pitch to Lowen. Swung on, chopped to second. He tosses it to second. The shortstop covering. And that is the final out of the inning. Onondaga loads them up again, but they can't get a run home. They still trail the Jayhawks 1-0. Jayhawks coming to bat next in the bottom of the second here in Jamestown.
Leading off the bottom of the second, first baseman, number 9, Matt Hare.
And we are back here at Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where your JCC Jayhawks lead the Onondaga Lasers 1-0. Leading off this inning for the Jayhawks is number 9, Matt Hare. Hare comes into the day batting .323 with a .364 on base percentage. Count is now 1 ball, 1 strike with nobody out here in the bottom of the second for Hare, the leadoff hitter. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hare. The 1-2. Swung on. Foul right there at the plate. Lupo's 1-2. Swung on. Chopped third base side. Third baseman's got it. Throws to first, and Hare is retired for the first out of the inning. 1 down now for number 5, Steve Kristofiak. Kristofiak comes into the day batting .048 and with an on-base percentage of .087. Lupo's first pitch. Missed inside, ball 1. Lupo's 1-0. Swung on, grounded sharply to second. Throws to first, and Kristofiak is retired for the second out of the inning. So there's 2 down now for number 24, Ryan Johnson, as he steps to the plate for the
The right
Jayhawks.
fielder, number 24, Ryan Johnson.
Johnson comes into the day batting .231 with a .333 on-base percentage. Lupo's first pitch is in there, strike one. The 0-1 swung on and missed, strike two. Johnson took a big hack at that one. Looked like he was trying to hit it to the pines in center field. Lupo's 0-2. Missed outside, ball one. The 1-2 to Johnson. Swung on and missed, strike three. And the Jayhawks are retired in order. 3 up, 3 down. They still continue to lead Onondaga 1-0 here from Jamestown.
For Jamestown, no runs on no hits.
And we are back here at Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where your Jamestown Jayhawks currently lead the Onondaga Lasers 1-0. Leading off this half inning for the Lasers is number 16, William Clifford. As that first pitch from Baxter misses, low and away, ball one.
24 just struck out, right? Struck out swinging, right? Our last batter.
I think he was the ground out.
Last batter struck out.
Oh, last batter. Yeah. That pitch is fouled straight back. Baxter's 1-1 to Clifford. Caught the outside corner, strike two. Baxter's 1-2, swung on, popped foul off the right side. Into the upper deck of the bleachers. Baxter's 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Well, there's 1 down now for number 21, James Salamone for
Number 21,
Onondaga.
the designated hitter, James Salamone.
Here in the top of the third for Onondaga as they trail the Jayhawks 1-0. Baxter's 0-2. Missed low, ball 1. Baxter's 1-2 delivery. Missed low and away, ball 2. Baxter's 2-2. Missed and low and in, ball 3. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and nobody on here in the top of the third for Onondaga. The 3-2. Missed inside, ball 4, and Baxter walked him. So now there's 1 out and 1 on here for number 5.
The left fielder, number 5,
Mitchell Holcraft. Baxter's first pitch to Holcraft misses high and outside, ball 1. And it looks like there's some action stirring in the Jayhawk bullpen as that pitch is in there for a strike. Count is now 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out and 1 on here in the top of the third. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes with 1 down and 1 on here in the top of the third for Onondaga as they trail the Jayhawks 1-0. That pitch misses high and outside, ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on, fouled, straight back. Baxter's 2-2. Swung on. Chopped first base side, but foul. Baxter checks the runners and the pitch. Swung on. Chopped towards second. Nice play to keep it in the infield, keep it only down to a single, but there was no play at either bases. So now there's 2 on with 1 out here in the top of the third for number 6, Ethan Weidmer.
The catcher, number 6, Ethan Weidmer.
Well, folks, for the 3rd inning in a row, Onondaga's had heavy base pad traffic. The pitch. Missed low and in. Ball 1. Both runners thought about advancing, but thought better of it. Pardon the technical difficulties there, folks. We got it fixed. The 1-0. Missed outside, ball 2. Baxter's 2-0. Missed high and away, ball 3. Baxter's 3-0, missed high and away, ball 4, and he has walked the bases loaded for the 3rd straight inning. And Herrera
At the
goes
plate,
out to have
the
a
second
chat
baseman, number 26,
with Baxter and
Zach Peeklick.
make sure they're both on the same page. Double play ball is still in order here for the Jayhawks. The pitch. In there, strike one. Man at the plate is number 26, Zachary Piklecki for Onondaga. The 0-1 from Baxter. In there, strike two. Caught the outside corner. Count is now no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded here in the top of the third for Onondaga. They still trail the Jayhawks 1-0. Baxter's 0-2. Swung on, grounded sharply to second. He drops the ball, flips to the shortstop covering. He is safe. And Onondaga gets 1 run home to tie the ball game here at 1. And they maintain the bases loaded situation for number 24, Anthony
The center
Cortigas.
fielder, number 24, Anthony Caradegas.
Baxter's first pitch to Caradegas. Caught the outside corner, strike one. Baxter's 0-1. Swung on. Popped up foul territory, first base side. Hair is underneath it, and he makes the catch. So now there is 2 down here in the top of the third. Onondaga has pushed 1 run across. Bases remain loaded for number 8.
The right fielder, number 8,
Josh Loeffler.
Leffler.
Baxter's first pitch. In there, strike one. Baxter's 0-1. Bounced in there. Ball one. Count is now 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 on. Or with bases loaded and 2 out here in the top of the third. 1 run has scored for Onondaga. They managed to tie the game up 1-1. Baxter's 1-1. Missed low and in. Ball 2. The 2-1 delivery. Missed high, ball 3. Baxter has a chance to get out of this inning with minimal damage. Baxter's 3-1 delivery. Missed. Correction. Strike 2. Count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the third for Onondaga. Missed outside, ball 4, and that pushes another run home. Onondaga now takes the lead 2-1, and the bases remain loaded for number 1, Wilson Jimenez.
Your shortstop, number 1, Wilson Jimenez.
Baxter's first pitch to Jimenez in there, strike 1. The 0-1. Missed low and away, ball 1. Baxter's 1-1 delivery. Caught the outside corner, strike 2. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. The bases loaded here in the top of the third. Onondaga has scored 2. And that pitch gets away. That's going to score another run. Onondaga has now a 3-1 lead over the Jayhawks. Looks like that pitch just sailed on him. Count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 out and 2 on here in the top of the third for Onondaga. The 2-2. Swung on him, missed strike 3. And the side is retired, but not before Onondaga strikes 3 times to take a 3-1 lead over the Jayhawks. The Jayhawks coming to bat in the bottom of the third next. And welcome back here to Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where your JCC Jayhawks trail the Onondaga Lasers on a score of 3-1. Leading off this inning for the Jayhawks, number 34, Kobe DeJesus. DeJesus comes in batting .333 with a .333 on-base percentage. The 0-1. Hit him. Well,
Now batting, the second baseman, number 1, Nelson Rivera.
after Lupo hit DeJesus, that leaves, puts 1 runner on for number 1, Nelson Rivera. And he dunked Rivera too, 2 in a row. Two straight pitches, 2 hit batsmen. And the catcher's not taking any more chances. He's going out to have a chat with Lupo. Well, the Jayhawks setting themselves up in a pretty decent situation. 2 on with nobody out here for number 11, Carlo Rodriguez.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Carlo Rodriguez.
Lupo's first pitch. Rodriguez puts a punt down, foul down the third base side. That was a good bunt by Rodriguez, but the spin on the ball just carried a foul. Lupo's 0-1. Swung on, grounded in the hole, first base side. Second baseman ranging to his left made a heck of a play to get Rodriguez at first. The runners advance. Runners on second and third now for the Jayhawks. As number 2, Robert Herrera steps in, the catcher for the Jayhawks.
Catcher, number 2, Robert Herrera.
Jayhawks with a good chance to come right back and tie this game up at 3 with 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Lupo's pitch. Swung on, rope down the third base side, but foul.
He's definitely scoring too.
The 0-1. Swung on, fouled off to the first base side. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out and 2 on here in the bottom of the third for the Jayhawks. That pitch is low, ball 1. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the bottom of the third with 2 on for the Jayhawks as they trail the Onondaga Lasers 3-1. The 1-2. Swung on, weak grounder up towards the pitcher. He flips to home.
He's safe.
And DeJesus is called out at the plate. Well, now there's 2 down here in the bottom of the third for the Jayhawks as number 8, DJ Yates, steps to the plate.
The third baseman, number 8, DJ Yates.
He was under the tank. I didn't notice it.
Lupo's first pitch to Yates misses inside, ball 1. Lupo's 1-0. Swung on, chopped to third, bounces off the third baseman, gets up, throws, and he threw the ball away. Yates is going to stroll into second base. And that's going to score 2 to tie the ball game at 3.
Shortstop or the third baseman? Shortstop. No,
Third baseman.
Third baseman.
That's going to be an error on the third baseman as it bounced off his what looked to be his knee And we are back here at Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York,
The third
where your
baseman,
JCC
number 7,
Jayhawks are
Jay
tied with the
Lewis.
Onondaga Lasers 3-3. And leading off for Onondaga this inning is number 7. As he ropes that one foul down the third base side. Number 7, Joey Lowen. Baxter's 1-1. Swung on, fouled straight back. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes with nobody out, nobody on here in the top of the fourth for Onondaga. The 1-2. Swung on, chopped sharply to the shortstop. Gets up, throws, and Hare cannot make the pick at first.
I'm gonna call that an error.
Error on here.
Short.
That'll go down as an error on the shortstop. So now there's 1 on with nobody out for number 16, William Clifford.
The first baseman, number 16, Billy Clifford.
Baxter's first pitch misses inside, ball 1.
It's far in front of the bag that bounced. That's why I wouldn't give it to the first baseman.
Baxter's 1-0. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Baxter's got a sign that he likes, and the pitch missed inside, ball 2. The 2-1. Missed low, ball 3. Baxter's 3-1. Swung on, roped to left field, a base hit.
The designated hitter, number 21, James Salomon.
Well, now there's 2 on with nobody out for number 21, James Salomon.
Go to the pen. Go to the bullpen.
And here comes skipper Matt Cummings, and it looks like he's going to the bullpen. Baxter is leaving after 3 innings pitched, and we'll be right back.
The designated hitter, number 21, James Salomon.
And we are back here at Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York. The new pitcher for the Jayhawks is number 14, Braden Blair. And stepping to the plate for Onondaga is number 21, James Salomon. Blair's first pitch, swung on, lined right back up the middle, a base hit. Third base coach waving him around, and Onondaga scores another. And it looks like there's an errant throw. One run will score on the base hit. One run will score on the error. Onondaga scores 2 to make it a 5-3 Lasers lead over the Jayhawks. And stepping to the plate for Onondaga, number 5, Mitchell Holcraft. Players pitch in there, strike 1. The 0-1 misses outside, ball 1. The 1-1 swung on, fouled straight back. That pitch swung on, line to center field, and Bird makes the catch. So now there's 1 down here in the top of the 4th for Onondaga.
The catcher, number 6, Ethan Weidman.
Now stepping in for Onondaga, number 6, Ethan Weidman. The pitch missed high, ball 1. The 1-0 missed inside, ball 2. Blair's 2-0. Swung on! Popped up shallow left field. Krzysztofiak's under and makes the catch. 2 down now here in the top of the 4th for number 26, Zachary Pike-Leckley.
The second baseman, number 26, Zach Peeklick.
Correction, Peeklick. Blair's first pitch misses inside, ball 1. Blair's 1-0, swung on and missed, strike 1. Blair's 1-1, caught the inside corner, strike 2. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 out and 1 on here in the top of the 4th. The Onondaga Lasers scoring 2 to take the lead 5-3 over the Jayhawks. Strike 3 call. And the side is retired, but not before Onondaga strikes twice to take a 5-3 lead over the Jayhawks. The Jayhawks coming to bat in the bottom of the 4th next. And we are back here at Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, and leading off for the Jayhawks, number 9, Matt Hare, and the center fielder lays out and makes a spectacular catch to retire Hare for the first out of the inning. One down now for number 5, Steve Kristofiak.
The left fielder, number 5, Steve Kristofiak.
Lupo's first pitch to Kristofiak. Caught the inside corner, strike one. The 0-1. Missed inside, ball one. Lupo's 1-1. Swung on, grounded sharply to third. The third baseman juggles it, has enough time, gets up and throws. And he retires Kristofiak for the second out of the inning. 2 down now for number 24.
Right fielder, number 24, Ryan
Johnson. Lupo's first pitch. Swung on and missed, strike one. The 0-1. Missed inside, ball one. The 1-1 fouled right there at the plate. Guys, now 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 out, nobody on. Jayhawks trailing Onondaga 5-3 here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-2 swung on, roped foul, third base side. The 1-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. And the side's retired in order. The Jayhawks continue to trail Onondaga 5-3. Onondaga coming to bat next in the top of the 5th from Jamestown.
No men left on base. Anthony Karadegas.
And we are back here from Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where your JCC Jayhawks trail Onondaga 5-3 as that ball is placed perfectly into right field. A leadoff hit for number 24, Anthony Karadegas. So now there's one on with nobody out for number 8.
The right fielder, number 8, Josh
Loeffler. Blair's first pitch misses inside, ball 1. The 1-0 was swung on and missed, strike 1. That pitch is swung on, and that's going to drop in center field, a base hit.
2 bloopers.
The shortstop, number 1, Wilson Jimenez.
So now there's nobody out with 2 on here for number 1, Wilson Jimenez. As Onondaga looks to build on their 5-3 lead. The first pitch, bunt. Blair's only play was at first. Jimenez is retired, but he advances the runners. It's a good productive out for Onondaga. So now there's 1 down with runners on 2nd and 3rd for number 7, Joey Lowen. Blair's first pitch misses outside, ball 1.
The third baseman, number 7, Joey Lowen.
The 1-0 to Lowen. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Blair's 1-1. Swung on, rope to left field. That's a base hit. That's going to score 2.
I'm not throwing it. What'd you cut that for? Why did you cut that? Why did you cut that?
Onondaga takes a 7-3 lead now here in the top of the 5th. There's still 1 out with 1 on here for number 16, William Clifford, the first baseman.
The first baseman, number 16, Billy Clifford.
Blair's first pitch is in there, strike 1. The 0-1 misses low and in, ball 1. Blair's 1-1. It's in there, called strike. The throw down to first is not in time, as Lowen was back safely. Now there's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the 5th for Onondaga. And he went around, strike 3. So now there's 2 down here in the top of the 5th for Onondaga as number 21, James Salamone steps in. Onondaga has a 7-3 lead over the Jayhawks. First pitch is in there, strike 1. Blair's 0-1. Swung on. Slicing foul left field side. Salomon swings and drives that one foul to the right field side. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And the side is retired, but not before Onondaga strikes again twice in the top of the fifth.
Onondaga,
To take a
2
7-3
runs,
lead over the
1 man
Jayhawks. The Jayhawks coming to bat next in the bottom of the fifth
Onondaga 7
in Jamestown.
Designated hitter number 34, Kobe DeJesus.
And we are back here in Russell Lee Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where your JCC Jayhawks trail the Onondaga Lasers 7-3. Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Jayhawks is number 34, Kobe DeJesus. And he swings and fouls that one right there at the plate. The 0-1. Missed outside, ball 1. Lupo's 1-1. Swung on, grounded sharply to second. Second baseman throws over to Clifford at first, and DeJesus is retired for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 1, Nelson Rivera.
Now stepping in for the Jayhawks, number 1, Nelson Rivera, with one down here in the bottom of the fifth. Rivera and the Jayhawks looking to get something started here, spark a couple of runs, get back into this game. First pitch, swung on, foul, check swing. The 0-1, swung on, pop foul, straight back. Lupo's 0-2. Swung on, popped straight up. Clifford underneath it, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. 2 down now here in the bottom of the fifth for number 3, Chris Williams for the Jayhawks, stepping in as a pinch hitter. Williams comes into the day batting .211 with a .423 on-base percentage.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3, Chris Williams.
Lupo's first pitch is in there, strike 1. The 0-1 to Williams, strike 2. Lupo's 0-2. Missed, low and away, ball 1. Count is down 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 out and nobody on here in the bottom of the fifth for the Jayhawks. The 1-2 to Williams. Cut the outside corner, strike 3 called. And the side is retired in order. The Jayhawks continue to trail Onondaga
Jamestown,
7-3.
no runs on no hits, nobody left on
Onondaga
base.
coming to bat next in the top of the sixth
Onondaga 7 and
in
Jamestown
Jamestown.
3.
And we are back here at Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where your JCC Jayhawks currently trail the Onondaga Lasers 7-3. Leading off the top of the sixth for Onondaga is number 5, Michael Holcraft. The first pitch to Holcraft swung on, fouled down the first base side. Blair's 0-1. Missed inside, ball 1. Count is now 1 ball, 1 strike with nobody out, nobody on here in the top of the sixth for Onondaga. The 1-1. Missed inside, ball 2. The 2-1. Caught the inside corner, strike 2. Count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes with nobody out here in the top of the sixth for Onondaga. The pitch. Swung on, chopped to third. Yates has it, throws to first, and in time. Holcraft is retired as the first out of the inning. 1 down now for number 6,
The catcher, number
Ethan
6,
Weidmer.
Ethan Weidmer.
Blair's first pitch to Weidmer. Missed outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Missed low and in, ball 2. Blair's 2-0. Swung on, driven foul, right field side. The 2-1 from Blair. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Blair's 2-2. Swung on, foul right there at the plate. It looks like that got a piece of the catcher,
Where did it hit them?
Herrera.
Inside the hit, inside the leg. Inside thigh.
And Herrera stretching it out. Looks like he's going to be no worse for the wear. As he stays in the game. Count is still 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 6th for Onondaga with nobody on. They continue to lead the Jayhawks 7-3. Blair's 2-2. Missed way outside. Ball 3. The 3-2. High and outside. Ball 4.
The second baseman, number 26, Zach Picklick.
Well, Weidmer draws a 1-out walk for. Now there's 1 on for number 26, Zach Picklick. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch runner, number 12. Chris Mazzotti comes into the game to run for Weidmer.
First base, number 12, Chris Mazzotti.
One out, 1 on here in the top of the 6th for Onondaga. The pitch. Cut the inside corner. Strike 1. The 0-1 from Weidmer. Or correction, from Blair. The 1-1 missed inside, and the throw is way offline from the catcher. And Bird misplays it in center field. The runner advances all the way from first to third. Heads up base running there by Mazzotti, realizing that Bird had problems with it, being able to advance from first to third. Count is now 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and a runner on third base now for Pilecki. The pitch missed low and in, ball 3. And it looks like we've got some stirring going on in the Jayhawk bullpen again. Blair's 3-1 pitch. Swung on, driven to left field. That's a base hit. That's going into the corner. And that's going to be a 1-out RBI double. As Mazzotti comes home from third to score to make the score 8-3 Onondaga over the Jayhawks.
The center fielder, number 24, Anthony Karadegas.
Now stepping in for Onondaga with 1 out and 1 on here is number 24, Anthony Karadegas. The first pitch to Karadegas is swung on, chopped third base side foul. Blair checks the runner, and the pitch. High, ball 1. The 1-1. Missed inside, ball 2. The 2-1, swung on, driven to left field, slicing foul. Count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and 1 on here in the top of the 6th. Onondaga's pushed another run across to make it 8-3. Lasers over the Jayhawks. The 2-2. Swung on. Pop straight back foul. Not a play. Players 2-2. Missed, low and away, ball 3. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out and 1 on here in the top of the 6th. The pitch. Caught the outside corner, strike 3. 2 down now here in the top of the 6th for Onondaga as number 8, Josh Loeffler, steps in.
The right fielder, number 8, Josh Loeffler.
Came a little early on that pitch.
Blair's first pitch to Loeffler, swung on, fouled straight back. The 0-1 to Loeffler, missed high and inside, ball 1. Count is now 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 down and 1 on here in the top of the 6th. Onondaga leading the Jayhawks 8-3. The pitch. And that hit him. So Loeffler takes that sore trot to first base after getting hit by the pitch. And that puts 2 on with 2 down here for number 1, Wilson Jimenez.
He's fine.
The first pitch to Jimenez. Caught the outside corner, strike 1. The 0-1 swung on, grounded sharply to second. He just steps on the bag, and the side is retired. But not before Onondaga strikes again, scoring 1 more run. They increase their lead to 8-3. The Jayhawks coming to bat next here in the bottom of the 6th in Jamestown.
The catcher, number 2, Robert Herrera.
And we are back here at Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where your JCC Jayhawks trail the Onondaga Lasers 8-3. Leading off this inning is number 2, the catcher, Robert Herrera, as he grounds that sharply to short. Shortstop throws, and Clifford hangs on and makes the first out of the inning. One down now for number 8, DJ Yates.
The third baseman, number 8, DJ Yates.
The first pitch from Lupo caught the outside corner, strike 1.
First few innings were a guess for it for me.
That pitch caught the outside corner, strike 2.
At least 62, but like I said, those first couple innings I was in
The
here.
0-2 swung on and missed, strike 3.
The center fielder, number 4, Taylor Bird.
Well, now there's 2 down with nobody out for number 4, Taylor Bird, the center fielder, as he steps to the plate for the Jayhawks. As the Jayhawks are looking for any spark of offense they can get right now. Trailing by 5, 8-3. The pitch caught the outside corner, strike 1. The 0-1 missed, low and away, ball 1. Count is now 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 out. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th for the Jayhawks. The 1-1 to Bird. Missed, low and away, ball 2. The 2-1. Swung on, popped to center field. Decently deep, but the center fielder is underneath it and makes the catch, and the side is retired. Jayhawks go in order, and Onondaga, still leading 8-3, is coming to bat next in the top of the 7th here in Jamestown.
For Jamestown. For Onondaga, the third baseman, number 7, Joey Lowitt.
And welcome back to Russ Lee Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where your JCC Jayhawks trail the Onondaga Lasers 8-3. Leading off this half inning for Onondaga is number 7. As that pitch is in there, strike 1. Number 7, Joey Lowen. The 0-1. Swung on, driven to center field, a base hit. So now there's 1 on with nobody out for number 16, William Clifford, the first baseman.
The first baseman, number 16, Billy Clifford.
Blair's first pitch to Clifford. Missed inside, ball one. The 1-0 missed inside. It goes all the way to the backstop, and Lowen's going to advance his position 90 feet as he advances to second base. Count is 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runner on second base here in the top of the 7th for Onondaga as they continue to lead the Jayhawks 8-3. The 2-0. Low, ball 3. The 3-0. Swung on, chopped third base, fair. That ball is going to go into the corner. That's going to score 1. And Onondaga increases its lead 9-3 on a no-out double by William Clifford. And we are back here, ladies and gentlemen, at Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York. The new pitcher is Chris Williams, and there's also a pinch runner at first base. Kyle Cannavale. As that pitch is swung on, lined in the left field, that's a base hit. That's going to score another run, making Onondaga's lead 10-3. Looks like we have a pinch hitter for Onondaga, number 45, Galen Hayes, steps to the plate.
Now batting, number 45, Galen Hayes.
Comes in batting .222 as that pitch is swung on and missed with a .417 on base percentage. That pitch is high and outside, ball 1. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike with nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Onondaga has pushed 2 runs across again. That pitch misses high, ball 2. The 2-1 swung on, grounded sharply to second, flips to the second baseman, over to first. That'll go down as a double play there, folks. Number 643. That'll go down as a 6-4-3 double play. Now there's 2 down for number 26, Zachary Pickley. As that pitch is in there, strike 1, caught the outside corner of the plate.
Number 26, Zach Pickley.
The 0-1. Swung on, driven up the middle. Heck of a play there by the second baseman, number 1, Nelson Rivera. And the side is retired, but not before Onondaga strikes twice to take a 10-3 lead. Your Jayhawks come to bat in the bottom of the 7th next year in Jamestown. And we are back here in the bottom of the 7th from Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York. Leading off for the Jayhawks, number 9, Matt Hare. Shortstop makes a heck of a play there to retire Hare. First out of the inning. Jayhawks continue to trail 10-3 to Onondaga.
The shortstop, number 5, Steve Kristofiak.
Now stepping up to the plate for the Jayhawks, number 5, Steve Kristofiak. The first pitch misses outside, ball 1. Lupo's still in the game for Onondaga as that pitch is swung on. That's going to drop in the gap for a base hit. It's only the second hit of the day for the Jayhawks. Now stepping in for the Jayhawks, number 24, Ryan Johnson. The first pitch from Lupo, swung on and missed, strike 1. The 0-1 from Lupo, swung on and missed again, strike 2. The 0-2, swung on, popped up on the infield. The first baseman, Clifford, underneath to make the catch. There's now 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th for number 6. Count is now 2 balls, no strikes with 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 on for the Jayhawks. Missed, low and away, ball 3. The 3-0. Caught the inside corner, strike 1. Count is now 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the 7th for the Jayhawks. The 3-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Jayhawks are down to their last strike. As they still trail Onondaga 10-3. The payoff pitch. Swung on, fouled, first base side. So we'll try it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the 7th for the Jayhawks. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that will conclude Game 1 of today's doubleheader here from Russell E. Dietrich Park between the Jamestown Jayhawks and the Onondaga Lasers. The Lasers beat the Jayhawks 10-3 here in Game 1. Stay tuned for Game 2 coming up here shortly on the Jayhawks YouTube channel. I am Alan McElwain saying